that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up.
I believe that this nation should commit itself of landing a man on the moon.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
And here they are, fresh from their triumph.
There is hunger. Maybe not the hunger for a piece of bread, but there is a terrible hunger for love.
Stronger! Get set, go!
How do you create an extraordinary quality of life today? For over a quarter of a century, one man, Anthony Robbins, has searched for and found that answer. Now, using education to teach and entertainment to inspire, his strategies, systems, and tools for change empower millions around the world to improve their lives. A recognized authority on the psychology of leadership, negotiations, organizational turnaround, and peak performance, Anthony Robbins has been honored for his strategic intellect and his humanitarian and philanthropic endeavors. Robbins has directly impacted the lives of nearly 50 million people from over 80 nations. What began as a commitment to help individuals transform the quality of their lives has grown into a commitment to help organizations, communities, and even nations seeking peace and positive, lasting change. When leaders from every walk of life face difficult decisions, they call upon Anthony Robbins. He's met with, coached, or consulted with U.S. presidents, Princess Diana, world statesmen like Nelson Mandela and Mikhail Gorbachev, and top CEOs. Robbins has been honored as one of the top 50 business intellectuals in the world, and by American Express as one of the top 6 business leaders to coach their entrepreneurial clients. He's addressed distinguished audiences such as the British Parliament and Harvard Business School, and has been a peak performance strategist to the U.S. Army and Marines, to professional athletes like Andre Agassi, Greg Norman, and Jeff Andretti, and to championship teams like America Cubed and the LA Kings, including team member Wayne Gretzky. Anthony Robbins' best-selling books are read in 17 languages, and his educational audio tape system, Personal Power, is the #1 personal and professional improvement system of all time. Now is your personal opportunity to break through to extraordinary achievement with Anthony Robbins as your success coach in a dynamic weekend of personal mastery at Unleash the Power Within, a one-weekend crash course in taking massive action to achieve an extraordinary quality of life forever.
I stopped smoking. I lost 80 pounds. I totally changed my career where I tripled my income almost in the first month.
The income level has been well over $50,000 the first month.
What I got out of that weekend was that life was really worth living.
I dropped 15 pounds in 30 days because all he did was redirect my focus.
Oh, noise, ladies and gentlemen, come on now. This weekend is a chance for you to really take your life to the next level, to live life at the peak as you define it, not by anybody else's standards.
My life was like a black and white movie,
and all of a sudden it became like Technicolor.
It's a weekend event where you can absolutely take control of your life and really revolutionize your body, your energy, your emotions, your relationships, your finances, literally your life.
It was a powerful event. It brought us so close together.
Learning the skills and the specific strategies to make those changes, to define where you want to go, and set out a game plan to make sure that you get there.
I mean, I wake up in the morning happy. I go to bed happy.
Those who achieve extraordinary lives share the fundamental power of courage, not the absence of fear, but the willingness to break through limitations and take action. In the first evening of Unleash the Power Within, you'll begin to discover within yourself the awesome power that can change everything. Let's join Tony now on stage at Unleash the Power Within for a sneak preview of this spectacular weekend event.
What is it that keeps you from having what you want? What fear is it? Fear of rejection? Fear of failure? Fear of disappointment? Fear of success? What is it that's there? But whatever that is, we want to break through it because it's the only thing stopping it. Ready to walk on some fire? Crazies. Tonight is not about firewalking. The firewalk is just a fun metaphor. We're going to do some things tonight to show you how to get yourself to take action in spite of fears in all the areas of your life. Because the fire is just a metaphor.
When I signed up, I didn't know there was a firewalk. So I got there, and they go, by the way, you're going to be walking across these hot coals and everything. I thought, oh Lord, what have I got myself into?
And that's probably one of the biggest accomplishments that I ever did. I mean, you walk on fire.
You'd think that'd be the highlight of the event. That was the first night. But when we had left, nobody was even talking about that. There were so many other breakthroughs that we all experienced.
But, you know, sometimes one idea can change your whole life. And it can happen any moment when you least suspect it. And you're heading one direction, you make a little 10-degree shift, and it seems like nothing in the moment, but you take it out a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, or 10 years from now, you have a totally different destination, totally different destiny.
I make decisions every day that just make my life better. Just makes me happier.
The first day I called home, I told my wife, this is not anything like what I was expecting. It's way more fun, it's 100 times better, and if it cost 10 times as much, this is where I need to be. Now, that's the first day. That's before it changed my life.
Anybody could be up at 6 a.m. passionate about their life, but most people aren't. Anybody can help their kids be A and B students for sure, no matter what their physical abilities seem to be. Most people don't. Anybody could have the relationship they really want and be loved the way they desire, but most people don't. They settle. So it's not can you, it's will you.
During the next 2 days, you'll discover exactly what you want in your life, and you'll experience life with more juice than you ever dreamed possible. You'll discover a clear target of what you want and why, then build the momentum you need in your career, your body, your finances, and your relationships. At Unleash the Power Within, you'll condition yourself for the life of your dreams.
What we really want to learn how to do is get giant results, not just change the things we want. That's when your life takes off. I get a high five and a seat, feeling great. The only thing that changes your life is decision. If you leave here with more knowledge, that's nice. If you get inspired, that's nice. But if you make some decisions, that's change.
We're listening to Tony Robbins speak about depression. I no longer felt like I had to be on antidepressants, and before I left my seminar, I told myself that I would go home, flush them in the toilet, have a burial at sea, and never take them again. And that's exactly what I did.
Day 1, day 2, day 3, you're just building momentum until you have those breakthroughs. You have the courage to step up and say, you know what? I'm not going to stand by and let my life go nowhere.
I want you to mirror her laughter, however she...